So we'll assemble the main generator component. Yesterday we prepared the end plates with all the holes. There's eight holes to mount the actual core onto the end plates, and 3 holes for the bearings, which are mounted on the inside toward the rotor. The rotor will be on the inside, and then 5 mounting holes at the bottom to bolt it onto the wooden base. So these are all prepared. These screws, or these bolts, will probably have to be adjusted. Well, they will have to be adjusted to center the rotor in the bore, so it doesn't hit the stator when it's rotating. So we'll do first the rear bearing is put in place, and we'll do a sort of a rough alignment into the rear bearing first. But right now this can be assembled. We're going to fish the wires through. There's holes here for all 8 of the wires. This is the wrong one. This is the one with the 8 holes. So when we drilled these, it's important to mark the position of where it's intended to go, so that they're properly aligned. The way we did it, we used one panel to center the holes on the other panel, to actually mark the holes on the other panel. So you have to keep them in the same orientation that they were drilled. So it's good to make marks, assembly marks, so you can put it back together the same way. Okay, so the rear plate we're going to put together first. This bearing's loose, a little bit loose. Now it's possible when we get this together that there won't be enough adjustability here, so we may have to take it back apart and make the mounting holes larger to get more adjustment room. We'll see where we end up. If eventually this is going to be, this will be made from a good engineering drawing, and we'll have the proper locations to drill the holes. But this is actually a prototype, and we're just laying out all the holes by hand and by eye and doing the best we can with it. So that's why there's probably going to be some adjustment to get the rotor spinning in the bore without hitting anything, without hitting the rotor. So I'm just going to get these wires started. And we drilled the holes so that a little bit of the insulation should be able to come through the hole, and we'll have some nice leads.
Would an extra set of hands help you, Jane?
I think I'm all right here so far. Make sure I have them all in the right holes. Yeah, that looks good. I'll do it from this side so everybody can see. They should be big enough to let the insulation pass through. Yeah, it should be just right. Looks like that's going to work out. Got them all through. Right now I'm going to kind of align the wires with the holes so that when the plate's fully on there won't be anything binding. Just do it like A little bit of free alignment here. Set up the whole thing. I'm going to put the bolts through from the other side, one at a time, because this is the back now, and it probably won't get moved again unless we have to expand these holes. But we may be able to do that while the end plate is on. We can just take the bearing out, and you know, if I need to make the holes larger, we can do it from this side. So this should work out. We probably won't have to take this off again. So we'll set these up one at a time. Okay. Is that all right where it is? Yeah, pretty much.
My father was a mad electric